guys, it's Blue, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Amani Battle Bear, which is a solo bull mount, believe it or not, but you have to be level 90. I'm pretty sure this is a must because of the ads in there are about level 85. So this mount is actually located in the Ghostlands, as I'm going to show you, and it's in a 5-man dungeon called Zul'aman, and you need to have it on heroic for it to drop. Accordingly, this is a 90% drop. However, I have never seen it not drop, so I'm going to say it's 100%, but anyway, this is actually a timed run, so you have to do it within the time frame, and I will show you how to do that. You actually get 15 minutes to run this dungeon. However, at a few bosses you get 5 minutes more added to your time. So first off, you have to talk to this troll, and he starts talking random stuff, and you have to hit the drum just once. Don't click it more than once, otherwise you'll be there for hours. So after you've done that, you kill all these ads, use whatever you want, kill them. I just multi-shot most of the ads in here as they come in large mobs. As you can see, once you've done the first set, you go down the stairs and you stick to your left. However, there is a mob that walks around there. You can see as I just exit the archway at the bottom of the steps, they're actually on my right, but if you stick pretty far away, they won't get you. Anyway, so take your first left and stick to the left, and then you turn to the right and go up the ramp. You pull all the mobs there if you can handle it. If you can't handle as much damage or whatever, I suggest doing them step by step. Anyway, I just pulled them all up and took them down. There are some warriors that come up behind you and stun you, and I suggest taking down any medicine men first, or juggernauts, depending on where you are in the whole map. That goes for the whole dungeon, by the way. So once you have those ads down, you go up and kill the others at the steps, and then we're on to the first boss. Once you're at the first boss, it's a bird man. There's his name, there's everything you need to know about him. And for this one, I just burnt him down. I just ran around in circles to avoid any form of damage. And as you can see, at one point I get lifted up by a white bird. You can actually shoot this down while you're being taken away, and then you continue on and burn him. I burnt him as fast as I could because, as you can see, these bird ads start to come on later on in the fight, and they do quite a bit of damage, so you've got to try and be fast with that if you can't heal yourself. And so I kept all my aggro on my pet in every scenario in this dungeon, by the way. After you completed that boss, you go back down the way you came. I actually jump over the wall because it's faster than going around. So you go past the bottom of the steps that you came down in the beginning, and you passed all those peons, and you just walk across them to the next boss. You take down a few more mobs, just follow where I go. There's nothing really special you need to know about them. Just burn them down, kill the medicine men first, and you can actually avoid those bears when you take your first right. There will be 3 or 4, and you can finally walk past them. I dismissed my pet just in case. And then you get another 2 bears. For these bear ads, once you lower the health to about 30%, the rider dismounts from the bear, and so you have to defeat him and the bear as well. There used to be a glitch where you could take the bears off and you wouldn't have to kill them, but I think that is gone now. I'm not too sure. I thought it was easier to just take them down. which was helpful because I did actually die on my first attempt at the boss. There's one more group of ads before the boss, and I took down the medicine man first, and then I just burnt the others. So as I said, on the first run I actually died on the first attempt of the second boss, but this is the successful attempt. That is why my timer has gone down. Oh, I forgot to mention after the first boss that the time did actually increase by 5 minutes. So for this second boss, you need to, as a hunter, you need to have your pet on the steps and move him over there, so that when he charges, it will charge your pet and not you, and you need to keep as far away as possible. I kept my full distance and just made sure I wasn't too focused on my damage. I was more focused on keeping him on my pet, so that when he charged, it wouldn't one-shot me, which is what happened in the first attempt when I died. So once you have finally defeated the second boss, the time does increase yet again for another 5 minutes, so you do actually get a total of 25 minutes to defeat this dungeon to get your mount. And after you defeated him, you go back down the stairs you came up and turn to the left. This time, as a hunter, I dismissed my pet, and I just went and walked past all the ads and pulled things by accident, so I could feign death at the end, so I didn't have to defeat them. It saves time, and then I just defeated one more mob before going on to the third. In that mob, I went for the juggernaut first. So the third boss is this guy who has his lovely feather outfit and he is pretty easy, nothing special about this guy. He does have a fire attack which sends a line of fire on the floor. You just walk out of it and you'll be fine. As you can see, I walked around in circles because I didn't want to get hit by the fire. For this boss, I did just burn him down, and there will be some little ads that come after you at about half of his health or about a quarter of his health left. You can multi-shot these guys down, or you can just continue to burn the boss. I decided to burn the boss because it was faster, and as despawn at the end anyway. So after this boss, I dismissed my pet and mounted up again, and I just followed the path behind him. If you follow the route I take, I actually stay to the right against the walls because there is some ads to avoid. And just make sure you follow the way I went. But I dismissed my pet because after you get to this creek or lake looking thing, pond bit, I do have a mount that walks on water, but you don't have to go this way. You can just pull that mob that I avoided by walking on the water, as you're going to have 3 other mobs on you anyway. So once you get off of the water, you're going to have 3 stealth lynx mobs that are going to come and follow you. That's why I dismissed my pet. You can either take these down, but it will take some more of your time, or you can just do what I did and dismiss my pet, and I pulled them all and fiend death at the end, so I didn't have to kill them. Okay, this is the final boss that you need to do. As you can see, I still had plenty of time left. Even though I did die once, still got plenty of time. So for this fight, all you need to do is pull him, keep your aggro on your pet. For this one, I did move my pet. I needed to move him out of the way. So I burnt him down, and after about a quarter of his health is gone, he did spawn a totem, which is a healing totem. So you can stand in that and it will heal you, which is good for you. I moved him just a bit away from the totems, and a lynx was spawned, and I just let that attack me. So after the first time you kill him, he will change his form, and you repeat the process. I just keep him away from all totems and every ad I could find, and you're fine with that. Just keep him away from everything else. As you can see, he spawned another totem, and I just moved my pet again. So he does spawn another lynx and another totem. However, I didn't hit any of them. I just kept burning him. Anyway, I just kept him away in case any damage was on me, or he could heal himself via the totems, and etc. I can't recall if he can actually heal himself via those totems, but just in case I moved him away. So I didn't actually get any of the totems, and at the end you can actually see I get an achievement for that. I just thought I'd show you that as well. So after you are done, you loot him if you really want to, and you let this lovely troll out of a cage, and her name is Kasha, and she runs around like a fool, and she breaks some urns and you get some gold. Anyway, she breaks 3 of these, and then the last one is the one in the corner over by the bottom right, and that is one that contains the item called Cash's Bag, and it will contain your mount. Alrighty guys, I hope I included everything that you needed in this guide, and if I've forgotten anything I'll put it in the description below. That is what the mount looks like, and thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, it's Blue and welcome to my pet giveaway. I finally decided I would end it now because we have quite a few entries, so